Good morning, everyone. This is Li Hao from China's Xinhua News Agency. Today, our cameraman Jiang Chao and I at the Nuahan Air Base of the Pakistan Air Force in Rawalpindi, the twin city of Pakistan's capital, Islamabad. Does the name Nuahan Air Base ring a bell with you guys? That's right. Only 1 week ago, on the first day of February, a batch of China-donated Sinopharm vaccines was handed over to the Pakistani side at this very air base, making Pakistan the first country in the world to receive Chinese government-donated vaccines. And now, today, here comes another batch of vaccines. As you can see, this Pakistan Air Force plane, which carried this batch of vaccines, arrived here early this morning, according to Pakistani Army. But differently, this batch of vaccines was donated by the Chinese military to its Pakistani counterpart. And according to China's Ministry of National Defense, the Pakistani Army has become the first foreign military in the world to receive COVID-19 vaccine aid from the Chinese military. And this is not the first time that the military of the two countries have joined hands in the fight against this pandemic. In April of 2020, a 10-member team of Chinese military medical experts arrived in Islamabad to join the country's battle against COVID-19. In a while, a handover ceremony will be held here and we will witness it together. And according to the information I got earlier, the chief guests of today's ceremony are Lieutenant General Nigao Juhar, and who currently serves as the Surgeon General of the Pakistan Army, and also Major General Chen Wenrong, who is the Defense Attaché of the Chinese Embassy in Pakistan. Now, this hand-money ceremony will start. And first, the representatives from both the Chinese and Pakistani side will sign this handover certificate. On February the 2nd, just 1 day after Pakistan received Chinese vaccines, Pakistani Prime Minister launched the country's vaccination drive. And on February the 3rd, Pakistan's national COVID immunization program officially began simultaneously across the country. And the frontline health workers are the first to get vaccinated, followed by senior citizens. And during the launch ceremony of this national COVID-19 immunization drive held in Pakistan's National Command and Operations Center in Islamabad, 3 frontline medical workers who got vaccinated told Xinhua that they have confidence in the safety and efficacy of Chinese vaccines. Now, as you can see, a symbolic box of Chinese vaccines has been handed over to the Pakistani military. And now let's take a closer look of this box. This is a symbolic box of the vaccines, but the signs on it are quite like the original one. And now they are going to take a group photo. And I have some data to share with you. According to Pakistan's Health Ministry said on Monday that Pakistan has so far reported over 555,000 positive COVID-19 cases, and over 12,000 people have lost their lives due to this disease. Recently, the COVID-19 curve of Pakistan has been flattened a little bit, and the daily new cases of Pakistan is below 2,000, but it's still too early that we relax the anti-COVID-19 measures. Now I think we can take a closer look of this box. Though it is a symbolic, excuse me, though it's a symbolic box, but the signs on it is quite like the original one. As you can see, here are the two national flags of the two countries on the table. And here is an Urdu sentence, which I do not understand, but I'm sure many of our Pakistani audiences who are watching this program must know its meaning. So please don't be shy and share the meaning of the sentence with others in your comments.
Two bodies, one
But
heart.
for this one I do know. It's 兄弟同心，其利断金. It's a very old Chinese proverb, and if literally translated into English, it means that if two brothers are of one mind, they will be strong enough to cut metal. And the implied meaning is that if two sincerely cooperate with each other, there is nothing they cannot achieve. I think this proverb is a reflection of China's idea of cooperation in face of this pandemic. As Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi said when he personally received the first batch of China-donated vaccines here last week, China has been taking concrete steps to fulfill its commitment of making Chinese COVID-19 vaccines, once developed and put into use, a global public good, and make COVID-19 vaccines more accessible and affordable to developing countries. And according to China's foreign ministry, apart from Pakistan, China is also providing vaccine aid to 13 developing countries, including Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Zimbabwe. And at the request of the World Health Organization, China has decided to provide 10 million doses of vaccines to the WHO-backed International Vaccine Distribution Program, COVAX, mainly to meet the urgent need in developing countries. And this is, according to the spokesperson of China's foreign ministry, another major measure taken by China to promote the equitable distribution of vaccines and to advance the international cooperation in the fight against this pandemic. This cooperation idea is shared by many Pakistani experts that we have interviewed during the past year. They told us that no one can win this battle alone, and everyone should cooperate with each other. Cooperation is the strongest weapon and maybe the only way out. Besides Sinopharm vaccines, Pakistan is cooperating with Chinese company CanSino to conduct a third phase trial of one COVID-19 vaccine. And Chinese ambassador to Pakistan, Nong Rong, told Chinese media earlier that the preliminary results of the third phase trials are very encouraging, and Pakistan's Federal Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives, Asad Umar, told Xinhua earlier that Pakistan had booked a large number of COVID-19 vaccines of CanSino. In today's program, cooperation is undoubtedly a key word. It's true, indeed. This virus respects no border, and no one is safe until everyone is safe. The world needs to pull together to fight against vaccine nationalism and promote equitable distribution of vaccines, and finally defeat this enemy together. Xinhua correspondent Jiang Chan and Li Hao reporting from Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Thank you for your time for watching this show. Do not forget to follow us and share and comment on this program. See you next time.